Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are again. We're at round 4 of the Mitsubishi Electric Surf Ironman qualifying series. We're coming to you from Broadbeach on the sunny Gold Coast, Trent.
Live and loud, mate, and it's a very windy day today, to say the least. We've got a little bit of swell. There's about, what do you reckon, 3 or 4 foot coming through on the sets. Plenty of wind to make things interesting, and the boys are excited about the race.
Yeah, good lineup here today. You can see Dylan Newbigin on the end there. I saw Jake Nicholson in the one side. There's Wade Krieger, Stewie Snell, Mark Bint,
Chris Moores, a New Zealander, up the top.
Yep.
Luke Cuff in the middle there.
Cami Cole. So yeah, it's a very hot field there. Cami Gordon, fan of snapping skis, I hear.
Apparently he's done one or two in his time, and apparently he's ready to do one tomorrow.
Oh right. I don't know how
They're
that
off
works.
and racing.
I'll have to ask him if he manages to do
Cam's
that.
on screen on the far right. He's picked a bit of a wide path. There's a few boys in the field. A notable exclusion is Josh Minogue. He's won the last 2 rounds and not in the field today due to unforeseen circumstances in the semi-final. Didn't quite make the cut.
Oh, it just wasn't fast enough? Or?
Not at the end where you get the decals.
Yeah, there we go. So it's tricky conditions out there. Some of the top guys are coming against us, so to speak. Off in the swim league now. Who do you expect to see out front? Dylan Newbigin's a strong swimmer from Mooloolaba. I would expect to see him somewhere near the top.
Funny you mention that because I think there is a Mooloolaba cap up the front. There's also a Currumbin cap up the front.
Currumbin, who's that?
Jackson Maynard. He finished in the top few at Dicky Beach, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him up near the lead.
Nice, coming up to the first can now. Just while they're doing that, can I just ask why we're doing this again and putting these poor people through our terrible voices once again?
We literally have exhausted every option and found no one better, which is surprising.
I don't believe you.
So fortunately I've made Kevy do his la-las and other vocal exercises, and he's a bit smoother this week.
Yeah, there we go. So
Not all
thanks.
the cordials easing his.
I'd like to prior apologise. Here we go, coming up to the last can now. It's still Dylan Newbigin in front.
Yeah, Dylan Newbigin's showing the way. I saw a new North Perth cap. That's Stuart Snell.
On the way home.
He's pushing up on the way home, and he's taking his own line, so he might have
There's
even
a wave here.
pushed for the lead.
Who's that on the right, Trent? You picked that cap?
That's Karola Cup.
Lukey Cuff.
Lukey Cuff it is Lukey Cuff. He's done well to pull that from wide. Do you reckon
Young
that
fella.
was a bit of local knowledge there, pulling out to the right.
Could be. Lukey's a lifeguard, a local lifeguard on the Gold Coast beaches, so out in the water every day.
He's picked that one up too.
Was that a broken wave he just picked
A
up?
little butterfly stroke to get him down the little section. That's phenomenal body surfing, mate.
He's a talented little bugger, isn't he?
Whatever he needed to be, he is, because he's out in front and showing a few of the older guys in the field that have been around for a while.
Clean pair of heels, isn't he?
Yeah. That's Nick Anderson, also done well. He might have been one of the Mooloolaba caps up the front around the cans, but he's going to show himself up into about 2nd or 3rd
There's
place.
Dylan Newbigin. Luke Cuff, there we go. There's the leaderboard there. Luke Cuff, Jackson Maynard, Dylan Newbigin, Nico here. Oh, sorry. Nico here's 9th. That just changed on me.
9th, not a bad swim for Nico Hare. He's not a renowned swimmer. Cammy Gordon and Mark Bint went well in the last round, and they got some work to do.
They certainly do. Obviously not a great swim for them. Not known as their favourite leg, but let's see if they can pull some up in these craft.
Would you say
leagues.
the atmosphere is Mitsubishi electric?
I'd say that's probably a terrible segue,
Oh,
and you
geez.
should probably be fined or something
Should
for that.
apologise for that. Mitsubishi Electric are our naming sponsor. They've come through with some much needed prize money for these boys that train day in day out really hard, and for the guys coming through.
Although it's not the warmest, it's not the warmest day on the beach. Possibly been air conditioned.
Oh, gee! And there you go. Luke Cuff still in front, and he's out through the break with not too much dramas.
Someone's picked up on his tail there. Who's that, mate?
Jackson Maynard. Jackson Maynard, as I think we mentioned him earlier, he went well in the last round and he's doing well again. Just right on his heels. And he's a young fella, first year open, I think.
Yeah, important for these guys to get a wave off the cans here and try and bridge that gap, make it further from the chasing pack.
And avoid
obviously.
the duck driver. Look how close he is. But he's getting all the action.
No, of course he is, mate.
Thanks, Nico.
Who's the duck driver?
Nick Puemers
right.
volunteered his time. Sit out there in the cold and watch the boys go around.
Here we go. There's a wave. Cuffy. He's just dialing them from everywhere, isn't he?
He's having a good run, but he's working hard for it. So
The jammy.
I'll call that first place. And he's jumping the field now.
He's going to get over that little bit of white water and just extend the lead. That's well done. It's actually quite difficult to pull it. Whoa.
Oh, was that a little claim?
I don't know. I think he might have claimed that in the second leg. I'm actually going to say that yes, that was a claim.
Don't forget there's a third leg to go, mate. You still got a ski paddle, young fella.
Yeah, you jerk.
No, Jackson Maynard's pulled down the second wave behind him, but there's a fair gap the way the waves are bending around there.
Chris Moore's had a good board paddle. He's up there.
Ken Cole, he's been in the Australian board final many a time nowadays.
Fantabulous board paddler.
Yeah, renowned as a go-getter for a board paddler, so he's putting himself right up into the action.
Let's see how they go on the ski leg. Cuffy's got to get away here and try and make sure that there's not one of those waves that comes through, although judging by the first two legs, he's probably going to get one in front.
Look at that wave from Chris Moores, the New Zealander. Getting the legs right out of the water and on.
He's putting some effort in too. He's got the big condom cap on. He's got a giant head. Fat head, they call him. Look at the size of that thing. It's surprised he can stay upright.
If you say so. You sound a bit alike too with the silly accent.
Give you silly accent right across the face, man. Wade Krieger there, probably one of the fastest ski paddlers in the field.
He's
South African
about
origin.
to represent Queensland as a next week at the interstate titles. So he's a solid ski paddler. Stuart Snell.
Oh, there's
also
Chris
in
just
about 8th.
punching over that one. Just snuck over. Who's that?
That was Nick Anderson, showing his ski prowess too. I think he just came in about third in the open ski final earlier this afternoon. So if that's him in third, he'll be hunting them down like a, I don't know, hunter chasing a rabbit.
Okay.
Who knows? But yeah, he is in third.
Foxhound chasing a fox.
Let's just go back to Luke Cuff in front, and he's doing it well.
No, let's keep talking about blood sports. It's really what we're about here. Sorry, carry on.
Round the apex.
Round the apex, last leg. He's doing well, the young fella. How old is he?
He's still under 19. He's actually first year under 19. So for him to come out here and blitz the field from the swim, it does show you how important the swim is, but it also shows you that he's got a bit of a future ahead of him, I think.
Certainly does. It's we've been waiting for someone to come through and fill that space of legendary Ironman that came through and started taking over from an early age. Maybe this is him.
Throwing some big weight on his shoulders, but he is doing the work right now, and that
Trying to break him.
That could be the runner that gets him home.
He has done it effortlessly too, hasn't he?
Nick Anderson's had a real crack at second place here.
He has too. Is he going to be able to get over that runner in front of him and make it a sprint finish?
This is lucky and nasty.
To be fair, Cuffy hasn't actually had to paddle home at all. No, take nothing.
He might have a word to say about that.
Yeah, it's alright. He's young. He deserves it.
So that's Nick Anderson's caught right up on second place right now. Jackson Maynard. Could be a sprint finish for second and third.
Could be.
The Mitsubishi electric flag flies high, and Luke Cuff finishes with his first win of the series.
Here we go. So it was Jackson Maynard through in second, I think.
Yeah, Jackson Maynard got it. Nick Anderson third, and that looks like Cam Cole finishing off strongly in fourth.
There's Chris Moores coming through in fifth. That's a good result for him. Jake Nicholson actually had a very good ski lead to come through in sixth there.
There's a little sprint finish here.
There's Wade Krieger and Stewie Snell.
Stewie Snell in his first appearance in the series. A good, solid 7th and 8th place for those two.
He's Welsh by origin, which is interesting.
So there's the results there. If you missed it, that was just Cam Gordon and Nick O'Hare rounding out the top 10. So thanks for joining us for the Mitsubishi Electric Round 4, the SIQS Surf Ironman Qualifying Series. We've had a bit of fun bringing it to you. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks, Kev.
Cheers for that, Trent. Apologies once again, everyone, and we'll see you at Round 5.
Yep, we're hitting the road. We've got a Manly and Freshwater in New South Wales before coming back up to Queensland to film the last round. So stay tuned for a few more events, and we'll see you soon.
Sure.